What's good? What's good, y'all? How y'all doing today? It's gonna be a very brief video. Basically, it's 2 points that I want to say, and I'm basically gonna mash them together in one video. All right. The first thing that I want to say is that beware and be careful of people operating without a higher power. Okay? Beware, and be careful of involving yourself with people any way, shape, or form who's operating without a higher power. So, why would I say that? Because some that I always knew and some that always live with me, and something that's been embedded with me, live with me. I'm a very spiritual person, and and I've come to learn some that I always knew, but I guess it's been reiterated concerning these times that I've been facing in my life, that God is our power. Our belief in God is our power. You understand what I'm saying? And where it gets tricky at is when people want to decorate what God is, the name of God. It don't matter what name somebody calls God. We know different people have different names, but we know that the concept and the belief is the same. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not about what nobody calls the creator. It's not about what image someone gives the creator. The only thing that's important is the belief in the creator. And I believe that's important because I believe that human beings are being tested right now. And not to get too preachy, because I'm not a preachy person. I'm really more on knowledge, information, and diving into the mysteries. But the greatest mystery is God. We know that something had to create all of this. And when I say all of this, I'm talking about everything in totality. All right? It just didn't appear out of nowhere. Okay? When we create things and when we bring something else into being, whether it's another life or if it's something that we physically make with our hands, we know that we have to create that thing. It just doesn't appear out of nowhere. It creates our power and our energy to create it. So it's obvious to understand that when we look at everything there is in totality, we understand that some type of power and some type of energy was manifested to create this. All right, so beware of people operating without a higher power, because if somebody is operating without a higher power, then this person is operating at a low level of intelligence. That's a sign of this person low level of intelligence, or a deficiency in this person's awareness of life. That's a deficiency. That's a deficiency. That's a handicap. No matter what this person has, what it look like, what type of life they live in, if a person is operating without a higher power, he's operating with a deficiency. Okay? So my only hopes is that I explain that as thorough as I intended to. So dealing with the conscious movement we understand that the concept of God amongst melanated individuals has been changed, okay? But let me be the first to let you know, yes, there has been some changes, but the concept is still the same. So don't let nobody come along and take God away from you due to historical events, because the truth of the matter is, you always acknowledge the Creator and his kingdom, or her kingdom, or its kingdom. All right, don't get caught up in the words. Just understand the Creator. All right, so you always believed in the Creator. You always believed in the Creator and the kingdom. All right, it's all in ancient Egypt. All right, now we know that things was changed. We know that some people was made bad guys, or let's be clear. We know that Egypt has been identified as bad. We know that Babylon, speaking about the Bible now, has been identified in bad. And we know that it's going to be some people who really can't understand these concepts. All right, yes, there's different levels to consciousness. So there's going to be some people who can't understand these concepts and why those concepts exist. Yes, a lot of people not going to be able to understand that. And if you can help somebody to understand those concepts, then that's good too. But some people are not going to be able to understand that, but that's okay to a certain extent. But what's more important is that this person still doesn't lose belief in the Creator. That's right, I said belief in the Creator. I don't care what nobody believe in. I don't care what nobody think they know. All right, I don't really care. I don't care, only thing that matters to me is what somebody does for other people, how they treat other people, and the compassion that they have for other people. That's really all that matters to me. So if you don't believe in the Creator, but you still believe in treating people very well and things of that nature, then I don't have a problem with you. But when somebody doesn't believe in the Creator, then I believe that it's a good chance that this person has a what's the word I'm looking for? That this person could have a tendency to be shrewd to other human beings or other living entities. All right. So I say all that to say a lot of people is here to take your belief out of the Creator. We turn to our Creator when we have nowhere else to turn, and that's where we seek and find salvation and power, spiritual power within ourselves. All right. So that's real for a lot of us. All right. Some people turn and find power in other things and other places. I don't know, for nobody else. So I'm one of those people, one of those very rare people who are able to understand different spiritual systems and understand that people see things differently. So they created a different system because they're different people. A person in Thailand is going to see the Creator different from a person in Arabia. All right. Now we know influences happen on different people, and people become under different influences, and it is what it is. And if they like that influence, or they subjected to that influence, then they begin to operate through that influence. But what you got to understand is, even when people get influenced by other cultures, their culture still remain in that influence. That's where you get a lot of different things, because people do things differently. So, you're going to come across people who inevitably maybe be here to take you away from the Creator. All right? Because, common sense will tell you all the things that I just explained to you. Everything that I just explained to you is just common sense. You understand what I'm saying? It's just common sense. All right? So beware of somebody operating without belief in the Creator. The second thing that I want to say is that a lot of people, well, especially, I'm not talking about the conscious community, I'm speaking about the woke community. Now, this woke community is very different from the conscious community. The conscious community are way more educated than the woke community. The woke community is a lot of young people who are just brushing the surface, and their teachers barely know anything. All right, their teachers are just brushing the surface on very lightweight knowledge, and these people are running. They're running with this information, but it's a very light bag of information. You know what I mean? And it's a bunch of young people that's in this movement. I guess you can call it the New Age movement. It's a bunch of young people in this movement, and some older folks too. And I guess because it's such a lightweight form of knowledge, that it attracts so much people, because a lot of people can't get in depth with complex concepts. All right. So, but even inside of the conscious community, also in any other intelligent circle, the concept of vaccines come up. Now, all year, the only thing that I was really worried about was a forced vaccine. I'm not gonna lie. Okay? But little did I know, all this year, little did I know that my parents would be hospitalized with COVID-19. I could have never guessed that in a million years. Okay? So my parents come down with this thing. All right? And it gets really bad. It gets really, really bad. It gets really ugly. Both of my parents is in ICU. They're fighting for their lives over the COVID, over the COVID virus. And so things are getting better now. I didn't really want to speak on it. I wanted to make sure that my parents are okay. But I just feel like it's necessary for me to say this today. And what I really want to say is that a lot of people who are speaking about vaccines, can they say that someone close to them, someone that they love, can they say that COVID-19 has hit them home? Has COVID-19 hit your home? Has COVID-19 affected your grandmother, your auntie, anybody close to you? All right, can you really say that? So I believe a lot of times what's happening is, through social media, people are speaking out of turn. People have, if you're not it's okay to say, you know what, I have some suspicions about vaccines because I don't believe that these people genuinely want to help black people. Okay, I get it. But what's the next step? Because we can't operate off of theories. When you got to make a real live decision, when it's time to make a real live decision, you can't operate off of theory. That's dumb. That's gambling. You can't operate off of theory when it's time to make a real life decision. So what I'm saying is, you know, if I kind of really want to say is black people, if we not gonna get it together, just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up, man. I'm really sick of it because too much misinformation get passed around, man, and I'm tired of it. You know I can feel it, and I know that there's a lot of people out there who are victims of misinformation or some shit that they heard online just from some niggas trying to talk cool or trying to sound cool or trying to sound smart or just want to build up their platform to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these cats out here, man, they really don't want to help nobody. They really don't care about helping nobody. They just want to help themselves and help their family. They don't really care about what happened to nobody else. And I hate to put it like that, but it seems to be the truth to me. Or people just really don't know better. So like I'm saying is, you know, everybody talking about these vaccines and how bad these vaccines is, but how much knowledge do you have about the human body to say how bad a vaccine is? I'm not saying the vaccine is good or bad. All I'm saying is, if you can't prove it, shut the fuck up. If you can't prove that the vaccine is bad for your body, shut the fuck up. You talking out of turn. Damn. Y'all don't have enough knowledge to know when you need to shut the fuck up and don't speak and don't say nothing? All y'all be sitting up here talking, y'all got thousands of people watching y'all, looking up to y'all, and you don't even deserve the platform that y'all have. You don't deserve for people to be listening to you. You don't know shit. Damn. So my message to Black America is this. If y'all got so much of a fucking problem with the vaccine, then where the fuck is your scientists at? Where the fuck is your doctors at? Where the fuck is your lab at? Where is the people putting in the work, looking at this shit and putting in the work to prove whatever the fuck you saying? Where is it at? We just gonna keep talking about what the fuck we don't want to do and why we shouldn't do it? No, it don't work like that. Where is the doctors at? Where is the scientists at? Who's proven anything? Prove to me why you say what you say. Or get somebody that can prove why you say. Now, I'm not saying it ain't nobody out there that can't do that. But what I'm saying is, it's too much fucking talking. I'm tired of the fucking talking. I'm tired of hearing y'all talk. I'm tired of this social media shit, man. The shit is going too far. Who you know then got sick as hell because of this virus? If you don't know nobody that got sick as hell from the virus, then just thank God that you haven't and your family hasn't been affected by it, so you really have no knowledge of it. Y'all talking about some shit you don't have no knowledge of, man. Y'all talking about theories. Theories is okay to have theories, but theories have to be proven. God damn. Theories have to be proven. Once you come up with a theory, now it's time to go prove it. God damn, man. I'm not saying nothing is good or bad. What I'm saying is prove it. Whatever you saying, prove it. Prove it. And if you can't prove it, and you can't find somebody to prove it, then shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Don't speak. Don't speak on things you don't have no knowledge of. Damn. People out here dying, and y'all out here talking about some shit you don't know about. Shit crazy, man. Where your scientists at? Where your doctors at? Is anybody in your family a doctor? Is anybody in your family a doctor? Is anybody in your family a scientist? Is any of your good friends a scientist? Is any of your good friends a doctor? Do you have anybody that you know that know the body thoroughly? That know any type of this information? Know anything about medicine? Know any way about the body works? Do you know anybody that knows that? Has they talked to you thoroughly? Have they gave you any type of information on the body and what's going to go inside your body and how your body is going to have an effect on it? Do you know anybody know anything about DNA? Do you know any doctors? Do you know any scientists? So if you don't, I think you should shut the fuck up. Unless you can prove and show and prove what the hell you're talking about. All right? That's all I got to say. Because like I said, I would have thought that my parents would have came down with this virus. And ever since my parents came down with this virus, I came to the conclusion that it would be dumb for me to tell any older person, all right, any older person something about you don't need to take a vaccine. I came to the conclusion that there are people who need a vaccine because everybody's immune system is not operating maybe like yours. Some of y'all think y'all healthy just because you're young. You just healthy right now just because you're young. You're not even all as healthy as you think you is. You just healthy because you're young. You still got youth. You still got youth under your belt. Unless you can prove to me that you have studied the body thoroughly and you've been putting in work and hours and hours and hours and studying the human body and you done map some stuff out and you really know something, okay then. But man, y'all really don't know nothing. Just admit it. You don't know nothing. God damn. Y'all hear something and y'all think y'all just know something because y'all hear something. Man, that's stupidity. Godly. It's stupidity, family. So, everything is good as of right now, and I'm very grateful and I thank God for that. But hey, man, if you don't know something, man, need to shut up. Don't speak on things you don't know. Don't speak on things you don't know. Black America, if you're not gonna produce scientists and if you're not gonna produce doctors and people with thorough knowledge, y'all love entertainers, y'all love basketball players, y'all love football players, y'all love comedians, y'all love strippers, y'all love what else? Entertainers. We want our kids to dance, play football, but we don't want to create people in the fields that we really need. I'm just saying, Black America, you talking all this shit, but where's your doctors at? Where's your scientists at? Where are they? Why don't you have a circle of people? Why don't you have a circle of people that's ready to get busy right now and figure all this shit out for you? Where they at? Oh, you still depending on somebody else, but you got the nerve to criticize them? If you gonna depend on somebody else, don't criticize them. Get fucking busy. Get busy. Y'all got money. Y'all got money. Put some money together. Put some money together and start making shit happen. No. Y'all want to fucking talk all day about some shit that y'all don't know about. That's how I feel. I'm sorry if it came across pretty harsh or pretty rude. But hey, I'm starting to see through a lot of bullshit. So, sorry. 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 A lot of bullshit need to stop, y'all. We can't come into 2021 with the bullshit. A lot of people is losing their lives. A lot of people is getting years taken away from them. You know, a lot of people is going through a lot of pain. People is losing jobs. You know, a lot of stuff is going on right now. And with all this going on, it's no need for no bull crap. You know, I apologize for the cursing, but it's no need for the bull crap. You know what I mean? It's really time to get thorough right now. It's time to get thorough. It's time to get thorough. It's time to create all this shit that we talking about. We can't keep sitting here complaining about some fucking vaccines if we not gonna create no fucking vaccines. We can't keep sitting here complaining about vaccines if we don't have a circle of people that's ready to get fucking busy scientifically. If that's a word, I'm sorry if it's not, but I know that y'all understand what I'm saying. If we don't have a group of people that has the knowledge to sit down and look at this stuff and really bring it to the forefront, then just shut the fuck up and realize that you are a baby. You are a baby and you're not ready to put on grown man drawers. So until you're ready to put on grown man drawers and get busy, shut the fuck up. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.